This is Guidebook to Vietnam. First of all, I'm going to talk a little bit about the unique features that Vietnam has to offer. I'm going to talk about the history, a few details about the country, what to expect, some traditions that I think is popular, and oops, sorry about that, and obviously the food. So first of all, let's jump into the history. So history: Vietnam has been existing for 4,000 years, according to mythical tales that is told from generation to generation. Vietnam has been through multiple dynasties since 2879 BCE to 1802 CE, ending with the Nguyen dynasty. Vietnam had been through many centuries, invaded and colonized by the Chinese, Mongolian, Japanese, and French. And most notorious time when Vietnam has finally become independent country and was admitted to the UN in 1977. Alright, that's all I got for history. Next thing is a little bit details about Vietnam. It has 54 different tribes in Vietnam, and the most popular one, or the most like the one with the most population, is King tribe. I am also a King, like in a King community. There are 72 provinces in Vietnam, so it's somewhat similar to Canada. They use province over there, but it is different from America. And Hanoi is the capital of Vietnam. Ho Chi Minh City is the biggest city in Vietnam with the most population. Vietnam is a national Vietnamese is a national language, and it follows alphabetical orders, which is heavily influenced by the French and China. And Vietnam currency is Vietnam Dong, VND. $1 is equals to 23,500 VND. It's like the thing with Japanese yen as well, because we add extra zeros in the back. But then technically $1 equals to 23 VND and a half, something like that. Okay. Next up, to talk about what to expect when you visit Vietnam. So Vietnam is a very small country, quite small country with beautiful scenery, but during rush hour it might not be as comfortable or peaceful. Just be careful while sightseeing, because rush hours are very terrifying, and this has come from a Vietnamese who has been living there for 17 years. Usually, while visiting place, I do recommend not taking the taxis, because they usually know that you are a tourist, while judging by your look, and then they might scam you. My solution is that either called Uber, or I think Lyft is also working in Vietnam as well. And if you can't find a thing, you can just always rent a motorbike and then just go around the city. And during your sightseeing, if you are hungry, there are various of food vendors and street food are close by, and they are very cheap. Price range from either 50 cents to at most $5. That's the uh, most expensive they can get. I do recommend not eating in like restaurant and stuff, because not only you won't be able to eat actual Vietnamese food, but also they will charge you a lot of money. Well, and together for a better experience while traveling, I do suggest having a close Vietnamese friend. And if you do not have that privilege, um, I do recommend a trustable local traveling with you. All right, that's all. Then let's talk about a little bit of tradition. So there are three traditions that I think is quite popular and a little bit distinct from other Asian countries. First of all, is the greetings in Vietnam, the scent burning, and the most important of all, Tet, or you can call it Lunar New Year. It, so, greetings first of all. Um, Giao thiệp. Originally in the northern of Vietnam, so every time you visit a close friend or relatives, you they usually buy things as gifts. Depends on the region of the country, such as for the cities, for instance, fruits, milk, and small pastries are often bought as greeting gifts. In On the other hand, in the countryside, especially in northern Vietnam, usually guests coming over are often treated with Joe or pan and tea. There's a saying in northern countryside is a piece of pan is the beginning of stories because everywhere you go, like if you visit a local restaurant or a um, a local person house in the northern, they either gonna serve you Joe or they're gonna serve you tea. So here is a little bit pictures to demonstrate what I meant. This is what we call Joe. So it has multiple like uh, different taste bud, I would say, or something like that, because Joe, according to my from my experience, it also has five tastes to it. Like it can taste sweet, bitter, sour, salty, and one more thing that I don't really remember. Oh yeah, and this is also tea. We also drink a lot of tea in Vietnam as a like when guests come over, we do drink a lot of tea. And there we go. Oh yeah, I do remember that every morning my dad always wakes me up very early and told me to like make some tea for him. And we drink tea in the small cup like this, and these are the small cup we drink teas in. Okay, so next up is the scent burning. So usually, scent burning is viewed as a way to communicate with our ancestor or a member of our family that's already passed away for good looks and safe traveling. For instance, when I was first traveling to America to study abroad, my parents told me to burn a piece of scent and then pray to my grandpa who's already passed away so that he can bless me with the good looks and safe traveling. We did that every time for special events or an occasion. The scents can also be burned each morning for the money fairy as well. As long as you put like a little bit of money in, like as a tribute for the money fairy, then yeah, and we believe that if you do that every morning, the money fairy will bless you with with a lot of money during your lifetime at work or something like that. In special occasions such as holidays, it is also mandatory to burn the scent as well, since a lot of food are made for those days, such as later I'm gonna talk about that, or Lunar New Year, or the day that like uh, and mid Lunar New Year. Yeah, for those days, it's also a must to share food to the ancestor as well. So here are some of the pictures. What I mean by food is this right here. We have this kind of table right here, and the picture of our passed away members in the family, and these are the scents we burn with. Here are things I talk about, and there's our fruits, so that they can have it as well as like a snacks or something like that. Here it is. This is actually a picture from my house. Okay, so let's moving on to that holiday, the most important holiday in Vietnam. This is basically Christmas to America. So that holiday is the most important celebration in Vietnamese culture. Well, actually, next that holiday is on Friday, February of 2021, and next year is the year of the water buffalo. So how that works is that, like Chinese zodiac, we also have it's called Vietnamese zodiac, and we also have 12 animals in our zodiac table. And this year for 2020 is the year of the mouse or the rat, and next year, as you can see here, is the year of water buffalo. So it is based on Vietnamese calendar, which usually rough